So we know how you got there. We know the storyline, all that sort of stuff. You get to WrestleMania, you're in the title match, and then this moment happens.
It was amazing.
It was an amazing match. Yeah. But then you get to this moment that happens that nobody gets to relive. How did it come about that you used your fingers and used your tongue to create a moment that we now get to live in infamy through Squared Circle?
Right. Yeah. Well, honestly, like when I never thought that this would be so like taboo. Like, I mean, think about the things that we've seen on wrestling and on TV, like corpses, ass kissing, all this stuff. This I thought was very tame, but it fit in like where the progression of our story, you know what I mean? So I honestly thought like I would do this and I would be like a hero. Like I would be so over and everybody, like it would be so cool. And it was not the way it panned out at all for me. I was like, my big bubble of like Cloud9, first WrestleMania, winning the women's championship. Oh my God, my mom's there. She's watching in the front row. Like all this, like it was like, that was my bubble, right?
And then you get backstage. What happens then?
Not good. That was not good. It was not good at all. I got yelled at. He was like, oh my God. He's like, we have to edit this out of everything. And I'm like, oh no. Like, I went back to the locker room and cried. And then I went back to my room and I cried some more. Because I was like, I'm going to get fired. And I was like, oh my God, I worked for this for so hard. Yeah. It was awful. Like, best day ever turned into, like, the worst night ever.
But now, 10 years later, we get to relive it.
I'm not sorry because it was so awesome and people still talk about it and they still bring it up to me. Every signing I do, every time I get interviewed, they always bring up that one moment because it was freaking awesome.
See, I can't get away with doing it.
Awesome. Go ahead, try it.
Okay, so it's the two thing, right? So it's
like the lesbian shocker.
Okay. That doesn't work. I look creepy. I look so creepy. Right, you do.
You look very creepy. I've gum in my mouth.
And that's much better. So just finally, we now get to relive not my creepy version.
No, please don't. That's just weird.
But your sexy version, we get to relive that through Squared Circle. Are you, looking back 10 years later, you're still proud of it, right?
I'm very proud of it. You're still talking about it.
I'm still dreaming about it. So you can get your t-shirt at squaredcircle.com. Mickie, it's been 10 years. You look better than ever. Thank you for giving us that moment.
I love it when he lies to me. No, thank you. And thank you to all the fans because I couldn't have had that moment without you guys. And Trish, I love you.
Buy it now and call me Trish, just whenever you guess.